I first met Rick when he was working for Troy. That would have been in probably '86.
I think it was 1999 or possibly the 2000s.
It would be 30 odd years, I'd imagine, Dave. It's one of those relationships that you don't really want to count.
Yeah, he'd just come up from Taihape. They've been farming down there, and he was very keen on the bloodstock industry.
Bevan Lemming, horse trainer from the South Island, took me to the sales at Karaka, and he introduced me to Rick Williams.
Well, we first met by through the business. I was knocking on his door, canvassing for business, and the relationship's just really built from there.
Look, Rick is totally and utterly dedicated to the thoroughbred and certainly New Zealand, and I think he's represented them extremely well. He's totally dedicated. His knowledge is very hard to... I've not met anyone with the thorough knowledge that Rick has.
His contribution to racing, just this last season, horse like Catalyst, and where he's taken them, sea change. Those things are very, very hard to achieve in anybody's like, and plus he's been selling a lot of yearlings, and I think he's done. It's not like he's gone and selected the best yearlings. He's tried to sell them, but he's done such an amazing job with the stock they've had and managed. Yeah, so I think he's a very, very good manager.
Not only has he helped me a lot to get to where I am, but a lot of the young staff I saw while at the Oaks gave a lot of young people opportunities, and I think that's one of the things I really look up to him about was he's really wanted to see young people come through in the industry.
The personality, I can really only go on how he's treated me as his employer, and what I see him do with his fellow participants in the horse industry. And now, look, he is a personality on his own, but I think from that perspective, I think you better ask Joe.
Rick's always fairly dry, he's fairly laid back.
Infectious, I think. Infectious, just he's so passionate about the thoroughbred industry that it rubs off on people. He's very positive about it, and I think that would be his personality, very relaxed and just passionate.
So I think he's done an amazing job, the farms and the people he's got involved, and it's not always an easy business, but I think his record stands out that they've bred and raced a lot of very, very good horses, the envy of a huge number of people.
He's always out there. It doesn't matter whether it's in the breeding season, the sales or the races, he's out there. He's, as I said earlier, he's enthusiastic, and he's a real personality around all facets of the thoroughbred industry, and I think it's just very deserving.
I'm sure it'll mean a lot. He obviously not something he'd set himself to go try achieve, but I think it's a lovely way to thank him for all the work he has done.
I think he's going to get enormous self-satisfaction that his peers have recognised him for his ability and his dedication and to what he's put into the industry over all those years. I think he'll have a quiet chuckle to himself, to be quite frank, and I'd like to congratulate him as his employer or as his fellow participant in this thoroughbred industry. I think he's done a great job, and I hope we can still continue to do that for a number of years, because we're all getting a bit longer in the tooth, but hopefully we'll see each other out at the Oaks.
Now, mate, it's behalf of the New Zealand Thoroughbred Breeders Association, I am absolutely rapt to be able to award you the Personality of the Year Award for 2020.
What to say about that? I didn't think the public can release CCTV footage from the group on turf. I don't know about this personality thing, but hey, thanks, Keith, and to everyone who ever makes these decisions. It's a privilege to be awarded it. I can see a feed merchant over there that won it many years ago, but thanks. It's a great honour. It's a great honour for the farm and for all of us. So thank you very much.
Rick, on behalf of the New Zealand Thoroughbred Breeders Association, we're really thrilled to present you with this. It's just fantastic that you've been acknowledged for all of your input as far as your time served on the Waikato Breeders Association, the New Zealand Thoroughbred Breeders Council, and the NZTBA board, and I think it's quite a fitting tribute, and we'll miss you. So we've appreciated everything that you've done for us. So just thank you, and enjoy.
Congratulations, Rick, on this prestigious award. Did you have any inkling?
No, I didn't actually. I thought I was getting an award for Catalyst, and I was actually going to go down to Hawera this afternoon, but I thought I'd better do the right thing and stay for the Catalyst Award. And then family and a few people turned up, and there was suddenly lunch being put on, and I thought, well, this would be something more important. But no, it's a huge honour and very humbling, actually. I never thought this would happen. Yeah, I think there's been a lot of highlights. I came from a farming background and came into this with no family connection. So there's, people help you along the way. I think early on Nelson Chick was a great mentor for me. But I've had a career of management, I guess, and there's been some wonderful years, but you know what it's like, Dave. The highs are very high and the lows are very low, and there's been great years and not so good years. But certainly I've been at the Oaks now for 23 years, and that's been fantastic to grow that farm and get the results, particularly on the racetrack that we've been able to get for Dick Caraman. Long may it continue. I'm a bit surprised I won a Personality of the Year award, but look, honestly, when I'm out socially with my friends, I suppose I'm quite outgoing, but there's two sides to everything. I guess there's the working side and the play side, and I do enjoy the play side probably more than most, but it's what you do. It's an industry that mixes you with a lot of different people from a lot of different walks of life, and that part of the industry I've thoroughly enjoyed, so I've got no regrets whatsoever.